Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of MLT Hangouts. I'm your host, Irvine.
I am your host, Ashton, and this week we are joined with Danny Detroit and our friend of the podcast, Tiffany with a Y. If you want to see Danny's interview, make sure and check the link in the description.
So here at Hangouts, what we like to do is grab a couple guests and just talk about some hot topics. And this week we decided to come up with the topic of what you wear define who you are, right? You being in the industry of fashion, what do you think about that general statement?
Until you said you being in the industry of fashion, I was about to go off on that, and then I remembered, right, yeah. So let's think about the different perspectives of things.
Yeah.
No, does it define who you are?
It doesn't.
It does. Because for you to dress like that, it might not be who you are all the time, but at that one moment in your life, you felt like that.
Yes, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
You feel like that, so that is you as a person.
Yeah.
It's a part of you. So yeah, it does.
I feel like it doesn't. I feel like it does with guys.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at a guy, if you go into like a store and you look in the guy section, every guy section is like standard, like always the same stuff, like basic sweaters, basic tees, jeans with holes, but if you go in like a girl section, it's huge and it's like a whole bunch of different personalities that you mix and match. Because when I go shopping, I'm like getting like a shirt from the guy section, and then I'm going to the girl section and I'm like a skirt or like a pants or sweats. So I feel like it doesn't really define who you are, because I have a whole bunch of different personalities.
Exactly.
I'm not crazy.
I hear what you're saying.
But every personality makes you as a person. So.
Yeah, but today's fit, like I just wore the sick rain jacket because I thought it was raining and I wanted to turn it because it's cold, and that doesn't define who I am. Like I'm not.
But you would wear a certain type of rain jacket or a certain type of whatever if you were that person, right? Let's say you're like a preppy person, right? Like there's certain apparel that like
preppy is like guys who wear like boat shoes, like polos.
Okay, like Carlton from Fresh Prince.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Right? There's certain apparel that appeals to that certain type of person, right?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm coming from, where I feel like the industry knows this. Yeah. That's why they cater their certain apparel to that certain type of person, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's true, because we went to brand new Melville and like the one size fit all thing, but half the jeans couldn't even fit me, and I'm like, one size fit all. Like, how do you know? Like, so we kind of figured out that they want a certain look for their clothes.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I don't know.
I disagree. I don't think what you wear defines who you are. Because you can dress like a rocker, skinny jeans, ripped pants, Nirvana shirt, and Vans, but you're not into rock. You're not into that kind of lifestyle. You just like how it looks.
But
doesn't define who you are though.
No, but it's a trend right now, and anyone that's wearing that now because it's a trend, it defines that you are a trend-driven person.
Not necessarily.
No.
Not necessarily. I don't think. I'm looking at it as like, you look at me in a rocker shirt, so you think I'm into rock music and also those kind of people. Or like ripped jeans, because that's what was popular for that generation.
Okay, yeah.
So now I'm looking at it just like, I like how it looks. It's not defining me as a person.
Okay.
Remember that day that I wore the Canuck? He has this Canuck like sweater shirt thing, and I wore it because I was like, it could be my fit. So like, just do this. Walking up in the store. Oh, you know the Canuck? No, I have no idea like where they even from. So I met the Canucks. That's what they're called now. Remember that blue?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then we went into what store was it? Hockey. Yeah, it was a hockey team from Vancouver.
You don't even know what this.
He's one who has it.
Yeah.
So why did you get it? Because you like it and it's sick, cool, but you're not into hockey.
It was about $9, and I thought this is a bargain.
Yeah, I hear that.
But that doesn't define who you are, because like you didn't buy it because you like because you know the team. True. Like apparently they had some whole like another like the hockey team. Everyone went ate shit.
But okay. For example, Amber Rose.
Yeah. I was gonna bring up that point too. Yeah.
I hate to bring her up. Actually, I don't hate. I don't really like her. I don't give a shit about her, to be honest.
Okay.
But you see the way she dresses, and
Let's make her a slut. Her actions make her a slut.
okay,
That's a whole other conversation.
Is she a slut?
What is a slut?
Okay.
Feminism!
Conversation shut down.
Everybody's scared to say what.
No. Let's
Let's get into it.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Listen, my thing is, yeah, a slut and a hoe, yeah, there's a difference.
Okay.
A hoe is someone who is looking for love, like they're in search of love, and they go with anyone to find it. And then after they're doing that person, they realize, oh, okay, it's not here, so let me find someone else.
It's also like a hopeless romantic. No need to like a movie with a hoe.
Different.
I mean, like,
I think hoe is like they look for it in like sex.
in sex,
They try to
exactly.
find love within sex.
Yeah, within sex. And a slut is someone that is just free with their body with everyone. Anywhere, in a park, anywhere they feel free to do it, but they just get with anyone. Get with anyone. And that's my differentiation
Right.
of the 2 words. And I feel like Amber Rose is a slut.
She says she's a slut, so I don't think there's anything wrong with what you're saying.
Oh, perfect.
But she's trying to
I didn't know
change,
that. Perfect.
she's trying to change the definition of a
Slut. Yeah, not gonna happen. If you're owning you're a slut now, you're a slut.
Yeah.
Because the definition is not gonna change because of you. So, and she dresses like one. So
I feel no, but that's the thing. Like, just because a girl's dressed like a slut does not make her a slut at all. That's like that whole like, if a girl has a tongue ring, she's good at giving head. Like, that does not mean anything.
I mean, why else did you have a tongue ring?
that's definitely.
I had a tongue ring. No.
Be careful.
Let's make this clear. So I have my web pierced, which is underneath my tongue, and then I was like, oh, like I like the way like I can play with it within my mouth. But like that just sounds so wrong. But I don't mean to like come around with that.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, let's try getting a tongue ring because I like the way my web feels, and I just wanted to like enhance. That.
Yeah. I like something to.
But that's because like I like what's in my like. Oh, crap.
Yeah. No, I completely get it.
Don't play yourself.
I got my tongue piercing, and one, you can't do shit with it.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat. I was like, crap. Like, even though it's a healing process, but still, it's like a huge thing in the middle of this. I'm like, how do girls even like are able to give good head with a tongue ring? Because I have it and it's trash.
Yeah.
And then I asked him. I was like, have you ever like experienced that? Like,
Yeah.
and like I was like, don't get upset. Like, it's okay. And he says like it's not a big deal. So that's exactly like saying like if I want to wear a crop top and have it see through, my titties are out.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Does not make me a hoe. That's just like because I want to like have my titties
that
out
doesn't
today.
make you a hoe.
Yeah.
Or a slut. Doesn't define who I am. Come talk to me and then we'll see.
Wearing some jeans with your ass cracked out and
what if it ripped that like that second? What if you see a girl on the bike and
short jeans,
short shorts?
Like Bhakti riders.
Right.
Yeah.
With your ass crack out and then a t-shirt that clearly you're wearing it for the way it makes your boobs look to others.
Yeah.
No, or for yourself, because you know the tricks of having itty bitty titties?
Okay.
You have to make it look like
Small,
it's nice. So
listen,
like
small tits or big tits, it doesn't matter. If you're wearing it to make
it's not for attention.
To make it look a certain way to others, that is attention.
No, okay.
Low-key
One morning
attention.
you could wake up like the girl like the best like time for a girl's body to look like bomb is in the first thing in the morning. Like first thing in the morning, look at your body, it's amazing. So you just like you literally just pick an outfit and be like, oh shit, like I could look so cute today, and you just find a cute outfit. And like I'm talking on myself.
Yeah,
so like if
you're
if
not
I
really
wake
thinking
up
about like how
how people are gonna look at me.
Yeah.
It's like if I like it, I'm gonna just wear it. So if
Okay.
my bum is looking cute one day, I'm like, I'm showing this off. Everyone needs to see this. Yeah. You know that one, like if you have a fire fit but no one sees you, so you wear it again so everyone can see you,
Yeah.
or you go everywhere just so people can see you. Mm-hmm. That's like how it is.
No.
So it doesn't define who you are.
No.
Because if you wear a 5 fit that makes your bum look nice one day, and then no one sees you, like, oh, people need to see my bum. Let me do this all over again.
No, take a Snapchat.
So the thing is wanting people to see your bum.
Yeah. So
because I know
so,
that it looks good, so I want everyone to make.
If you want people to see your bum, yeah, what is that?
Doesn't define who I am.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does because you're wearing something to make it seem a certain
way.
way.
But it's not only the bum, just in general. So if you wear a fire fit,
it's not about fits. It's about defining who you are. And
I was kind of on your side, but you're kind of making his point now. You're making his point.
He does this all the time.
You get what I mean, though?
Yeah. But now, if you wear something for attention, that's a defining quality in who you are.
Thank you.
But
so much. As much as even if you want to deny it.
Yeah, it's a defining quality of your person. But I don't think what you're putting on now is what defines you. You see what I'm saying? Like, the action of putting on the clothes is the definition.
Yeah.
But what you're wearing doesn't define you as a person.
There we go. That's what I was trying to say this whole time.
No, okay.
And what? Do something.
But if a stripper is just like a stripper, what's the first thing you're gonna think?
She's a stripper.
Okay. Yeah. So if
the stripper outfits are outrageous, like you actually know. So try
exactly,
to
but it's
better.
defining who
making
they
his
are.
Point.
That's defining who they are.
No, it's not.
Of course it is.
Because it's not only because there's so much different stereotypes. So I'm gonna wear I could wear absolutely anything. You could think I'm something.
But you wouldn't wear it if you weren't that person.
Exactly.
No, I would wear it because I even though I'm not that person, it's cute. I want to wear it.
No, but then
there's
a small part in you that's like, I like this. This is me.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
I just don't want to do this every day because it could come across a bit crazy.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
Like, if you've chosen to do something, that's your action. So even if it's not something you do every day, you've done it, and it's a part of you. Like if I went out and said, I'm going to murder this person, I might not be a mass murderer,
but you're still a murderer.
Exactly. That's my point.
I think that's a little bit
just because you've done it once,
right?
There's something within you that's a part of you.
Yeah.
Right. Just because I don't do it every day,
right, it
doesn't not make me a murderer.
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you think one day, I want to dress like a hoe today. Okay, there's a bit of a hoe in you then. Not you, I'm speaking on anyone, male or female. I'm saying there's a bit of a hoe in you then if that's what you might not be a hoe every day, or that might not be your constant attitude, but that day, it hit you.
So for that day, are you saying, well, no.
Your clothes can change, your clothes can define you as a person every single day. I can wear a different outfit every day.
I feel like it doesn't define you as a person, I feel like it just gets at your little hidden personalities. I feel like...
Which is your person.
You're making this point again.
But okay, so...
Let me jump in.
Yeah, you
there are certain connotations that come with different articles of clothing, right? So like a leather jacket, you think badass.
Yeah.
With gym wear, you think someone that's athletic.
Yeah.
But I could just like wearing a nerd could put on a leather jacket.
Yeah.
And not be a badass. Like he wouldn't have any badass qualities.
But he doesn't care enough to that nerd doesn't care enough to buy a leather jacket.
You don't know that.
No, but okay, even with that, you'll see it in him.
What do you mean?
You'll see through the leather jacket. You'll see that this nerd is a nerd.
You've lost me.
Okay. Okay, so...
no way he rocks it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Just because he's going on,
it
doesn't make him, it won't just automatically make him a badass.
Yeah.
So exactly, so it's not defining him.
Yeah, but you can see through it. You can see that.
Yeah.
But that's your perception of this person.
There we go, he got it. And what? Say something.
But yeah, okay, cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. No, you're right. But if you see a nerd in a leather jacket,
right,
you'd be like, okay, he's just got a leather jacket on. He's not the role of a leather jacket wearer, which is a badass.
Right.
So it's like, it's not natural to you.
But these are just as a society, we have agreed that only badasses can wear leather jackets. We're going to use this for the sake of the argument, right? So if a nerd puts it on, we don't look at him like a badass because of the way he's rocking it, right? So it's not defining him as a person.
Yeah.
Because as you're saying, we are looking through it. So what you're wearing isn't defining you because we're looking at this nerd and we're not saying badass.
Okay. If a girl, is wearing
I
that,
always have to pick on the girl.
because it's just easier. It's just easier. It's easier if you
Like
get
this
my point
example
across.
should not include house, slut, short shorts, anything like that. So try again.
Okay, I'll start again. If you see a girl, and she's dressed up in no, she's dressed in a teacher's attire. Yeah.
Wait, what is a teacher?
Yeah, what is it like?
Okay, let's say a skirt below the knees to about your shins, maybe.
Cardigan.
A cardigan.
Yeah.
Some pearls,
Old
maybe.
school film or
That's the teacher's wear.
An old school teacher. Yeah. Why not? Like some kitten heels. Yeah.
Wait, what heels?
Kitten heel. Like,
What
you know
is
the little small heel.
Okay, like wedges.
No, like the little. Like the
It's
little
literally like a stick, like a stick. Like it's literally like this big.
Basically, just some really short heels. Yeah.
Right.
Basically flats with like a bit of platform.
Okay.
So, like a female dressed like that, you can see if someone's comfortable in what they're wearing on.
Yeah, definitely.
So, if she was now to like, she wears this every day. This is what she wears. She wakes up in the morning and says, "I want to put this on." If she now decided to put on a stripper's outfit,
But she's a teacher going to school.
obviously not to school, but like she just wore it.
Yeah.
I don't know, to a party. You know, everyone parties, and she looked uncomfortable. It's like, this doesn't define you because
But
you
that's
can see
all
you
girls-
don't want to be wearing
all
this.
girls do
Maybe her
do
friends
that.
made her put it on, or maybe, do you get what I'm saying? But it's like, you don't look comfortable in what you're wearing.
Exactly.
So this can't define you.
Okay.
But if a girl's got on a stripper outfit and she's like, it's like, you look really comfortable in that right now. You don't care about the fact that 20 man in here are looking at your titties and looking at your ass.
Yeah.
You don't care if these 20 men are looking at your bum. So there must be a bit of you inside you that this outfit is defining who you are.
Or she could just be on the step out at the bar trying to try something new and she's like, shit, this actually
Still defines who you
No,
are.
it doesn't.
You want to step out of the box to 20 man getting in the box. Do you get what I'm saying? It defines who you are.
It doesn't.
Basically, what you wear defines you.
Yeah.
And that's just...
Because
I say what you wear doesn't define you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I say that it does define you, what you wear on your downtime and like how you feel, what you wear and what you feel comfortable with is your personality. So
Thank you.
I feel like it does define you.
This is my final and closing point.
Yeah, go on.
What you wear doesn't define who you are, but the actions behind what you're wearing define who you are.
There we go, bingo. Drop the mic, let's go. Don't say anything.
It's a good point.
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
That is a good point.
Thanks again for that episode, man. It's super dope. Thank you for being on the show as well.
No problem.
Don't forget to watch his interview. It's in the description. How about you let the people know where they can find you, your social medias?
You can find me on Instagram, Danny Detrois, DANNY DTROIS, and Detrois3, DTROIS, with the number 3 on the end. You can go on my website, www.detrois.com, DTROIS.com. Twitter if you're into that. Facebook if you're into that.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
Everywhere.
Instagram mainly if you're trying to get me.
Exactly. And how about you? Do you have any socials that you want to plug?
Yeah, you can follow me on my Instagram at Tiff with a Y, like TYFF Adams, ADMS. And yeah, that's, you could pretty much just do Instagram.
Alright, cool, man. That's been this episode. Peace.
Peace.